Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far and welcome to today's video, which is going to be all about the new DANESSA MYRICKS LIGHTWORK VII eyeshadow palette. My very first experience of a DANESSA MYRICKS eyeshadow palette. I've been talking about them, I've been tempted by them, I've heard very good things, but they've always really intimidated me. So when I saw this one that contained mattes and some neutral shades, I thought it's finally time for me to give them a try and see what everyone is raving about for myself and see whether this can be wearable, whether this is something that I will get a lot of use out of, and if it's really worth the hype. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so this is DANESSA MYRICKS LIGHTWORK VII. And as you may have guessed, it is the 7th palette of its kind from the brand. It will set you back £139.50 or $128. It is an 18 shade palette with 21 grams of product made in China. Now there is a lot of innovation and touches and thought out qualities to these palettes if you're not aware. So everything in here is magnetic. So the lid comes fully off and you have this mirror in the front which pops out. So the palette itself comprises of 3 sort of mini palettes, and they again are all magnetic with a really high quality magnet in there, so they are really secure once you've popped them in. And so then you can customize a mini palette by adding the mirror on the top, and it just literally clicks on, so you can travel with one or you can stack the palettes together and travel with them in a much smaller, more compact way if that's what you would like to do. So I think that all is amazing. There are a couple of things that I don't fully love about the way that this all works with the magnetic popping in and out, and let me just say I'm really nitpicking here because I think everything about all of the stackability and the magnetic closures and everything and the travelability of it all is incredibly well thought out and innovative. But just for me personally, the way that I use makeup and palettes, I do wish that the lid was attached because I don't see me traveling with this. It's an expensive palette. The shadows are incredibly soft and silky, and I would be much too scared to travel with it. So this will be, you know, in a locked vault within my home forever. I can't see me traveling with it. I tend to travel more with like liquid or cream shadows that I know can't smash. So for me, I would have loved this to have been like if you could click it in when you're not traveling, and then also the mirror being the size it is perfect for travel. But if I'm using this at home, I would love this to flip up and the whole lid be a mirror. That's just my personal preference. But there is no doubt that this is incredibly innovative, and if you do want or plan to travel with this palette, whether it be the whole thing or in the individual little 6-pan minis within the palette, then it is absolutely perfect and ideal for that. So let's dive into some swatches, because when I swatched this for my Instagram reel, I was shook to my core. Okay, I couldn't believe how these shadows swatch. I swatched them before I'd used them on my eyes, and I've never been so excited to get something on my eyes after I swatched this, so you have to see this. Okay, let's jump into it. Okay, so that first 6-pan first, we have Golden Child, an opal white with gold to green shift. Warmth, which is a metallic copper with gold to pink shift. Sand, which is a neutral sandy beige matte. Enchanted, which is a smoky chartreuse with a bronze shift and hyper shine metallic finish. Rooted, which is a baked terracotta brown with a matte finish. And finally, for that first 6-pan, we have Mother Earth, which is a forest green with an eggplant shift and a velvet chrome finish. And that is the first 6-pan. Absolutely stunning. And these shadows just feel like nothing I've ever touched in my life. So silky and soft and smooth. That is one swipe on an unprepped hand. unbelievable. Possibly, quite probably, the most delightful swatching experience I've ever had in all my days. Okay, second £6 now, and kicking us off with Love Potion, which is a white rose quartz with gold shift and elastin multi-chrome finish. Wish, which is an iced pink with an elastin sheer metallic finish. Guiding Light, which is an antique pewter pink with a foil flake metallic finish. Spellbound, which is a magenta with emerald green shift and a hypershine chrome metallic finish. Toasted, which is a toasted mauve with a matte finish. And Open Heart, which is a electric purple with a smoky green shift and a foil flake chrome finish. Just unbelievably beautiful shadows. Again, one swipe, one swatch, just incredible. And the final £6, starting off with Northern Lights, a smoky platinum with a velvet metallic finish. Dreamer, which is an aqua blue with periwinkle shift and a chrome topper finish. Magic Moon, which is a concrete grey with a matte finish. Mother's Love, which is a royal blue with a hyper shine metallic finish. The intensity of that one. Ooh. Grounded, which is a midnight black with a matte finish. And Star Powder, which is a molten silver with a dusty blue shift and a hyper shine metallic finish. And that is the final £6. Just ridiculous. The black, like, I've never seen a black swatch like that. So as you might have guessed, the swatches knocked my socks off. The intensity, the finish, the pigmentation, but these just feel like nothing I've ever swatched before. The second my first little sausage touched that first shadow, I knew this was going to be quite the experience. But how do they perform on the eyes? Because no one really cares how they perform on the hand, you know? So let's dive into some demos. I'm going to show you a look with each of the mini palettes. So a look with each of those £6 colour stories. 3 looks in total. Let's jump into it. Okay, so there you have 3 looks, one with each mini 6 pan within the palette, and my socks are truly knocked off. I'm not sure where yours are, but mine have left the building. You know, the first time I swatched these shadows, I knew this palette was going to be really, really special, and then the look that you saw last, the 3rd look, was the first time I used this, and it was just an experience, a life-changing experience. I feel changed. I won't lie to you. And today was really no different. So this is the 2nd and 3rd look that I've ever done with this palette, and every shadow is a delight. The mattes just blend so beautifully and they build so gorgeously. They take no effort whatsoever. And these shimmers are like nothing else I've ever tried before. They're so impactful, yet so smooth and silky. And you know, you don't need to build anything. And I'm using dry brushes today. You could use a finger and I don't even know what would happen. I'd be afraid, to be honest, to do that. You just don't need to. You don't need any damp brushes. You don't need a primer. You don't need to use a finger to get the most incredible, stunning impact. And with all of this impact, which is the most impactful shadows I've ever tried in my life, there's no, you know, emphasizing or anything of exaggerating of texture. They're very flattering and smooth. Something's in my eye. And I got a little bit of fallout on this side. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but there is a little bit of fallout on this more intense, colourful side. Really nothing on here. And on that, again, on that 3rd look, there was a tiny few specks. I did my face makeup first for all of these looks that you've seen today, and there was no further fallout throughout the day. So you might get a few flecks from those really intense sparkly shadows, but it doesn't get worse throughout the day. It doesn't fall off and onto your cheeks all day long. And if you did your eyeshadow first, I don't think you'd have a problem whatsoever. For how intense and impactful these shadows are, the fallout is actually quite shockingly good. Like, there's barely any, and that is really quite impressive. So all in all, this is one of, if not like right up there with the top eyeshadow palettes I've ever used. It's not really comparable to Pat McGrath shadows because her special shades that are her most impactful sparkling shadows, they're quite sort of, you know, they're glittery and quite loose. These have so much pigment and are so intense and opaque, yet have the same, if not more, impact than those Pat McGrath shadows. These feel more in line with the Lisa Eldridge shadows, which are my absolute favourites. They feel as like silky as that. They're as smooth. I think these are a bit more intense as far as the shimmer and the sparkle, and they're like metallic, and you've got all those sort of duo, trio chromes, multi-chromes finishes as well. So this really impressed me. It's not like anything else I own, and this sort of colour story is exactly what I look for and what really excites me these days, because we've got enough neutral shadows, everyday shadows, that I know I'll get a lot of use out of it. But I also have a lot of fun shadows that when I'm feeling a bit bold, a bit brave, I can try something a little out of my comfort zone, a little more colourful than I usually go for. So it has everyday ability, and it also has like a pop of fun as well, which, you know, I did today. This blue, I wasn't expecting this shadow that I used in my inner corner to be as pigmented and intense as it was. So in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have popped it in my inner corner, because I thought it was going to be like really sheer and just be like a little hint of blue, but it's so intense and beautiful. I already want to see how that looks, you know, on the lid with the whiter shadow in the inner corner like that. I've got so many ideas and combinations that I'm excited to try, but because you've got some neutral mattes, you've got some more understated shades as well, like these sort of wearable everyday shades in here as well. I'm not worried that it's too much, it's too colourful, it's too scary. I won't use a lot of it. I literally just want to play with this for weeks and weeks and weeks now, and I don't think I'll ever get bored. So let's just say it's been a very good first experience of DANESSA MYRICKS eyeshadow palettes. I am blown away, to be honest. The couple of negatives that I could even pull out of my bottom would be that I do wish the lid sort of attached and stayed attached to the palette and had a larger mirror for, you know, everyday use, because I did find myself to keep reaching for another mirror just to get close up and just to really see what I was doing. So that is the one thing that I would personally change for my own preferences and how I do makeup and how I envision using this palette. But as far as the quality of the shadows, the finishes, the impact, the shades, no notes. So there you have it. Those are all of my thoughts on this DANESSA MYRICKS LIGHTWORK VII palette. Remember, I'm not sure when this will go up. Let me check my calendar. I think this will go up, this video, on the day that the Sephora sale begins. I think. I can't even remember what day that is, to be honest. What day is today? We don't know. It's half term. Nobody's counting. But I did include this palette before I'd used it in my Sephora sale recommendations, and I'm including it even more now I have used it because it's just stunning. I got quite a big saving on mine because I had a load of Cult Beauty points saved up. Always find a saving if you can, but to me this is worth every penny. I think it's spectacular. So there you have it. Those are all of my thoughts on the truly sock-knocking DANESSA MYRICKS LIGHTWORK VII palette. Please, if you have tried this palette, if you've tried another palette from DANESSA MYRICKS, let me know all of your thoughts and experiences in the comment section down below. I'm going to be going and checking out some of the others and just checking, is there any that I should be picking up now, because there's no stopping me. Hold me back. It's my first, but it will not be my last. Truly phenomenal. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I would love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.